Hello, hello. Come on in, folks. Let's chat. Let's chit chat. Hello, hello. Where's everybody at? Notifications went out, I hope. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Hello, everybody. All right. Hello, hello, and welcome back, everybody. Let's chat a little bit. I am wonderful. You know, I said how I felt. That's exactly how I truly feel about it. You know, I feel there's been so many things that have been stated that are misleading in this case. And I mean, there has been so many misleading things made to the media. You know, but the only bad part about that article is it should not have said just in. It should not be worded like it just occurred. Because, I mean, how many people have actually been detained? When were they detained? We know it wasn't today. That's what was stated. You know, I think it's sad that it's came down to this point. But at this point, we need justice for the boys. You know, and man, I myself and many others got excited because we thought there was a major break happening in the case. But that's not the facts today. Trust me, I'm very happy that law enforcement is on this case. I know law enforcement's working the case. I know that. You know, I'm not going to discredit, law enforcement at all. You know, and yes, that is my new thing, folks, is justice for the boys. You know, the truth does need to come out. Everybody needs to know what happened. You know, you know what? You know, what really gets me is when you think about it, and I think about it, people get so mad that news reporters actually have their own opinions. But because we're reporters, we're not supposed to give our own personal opinions. Well, it's our personal opinion. And when we do, we state it has nothing to do with our entities. That is our own personal opinion. But this wasn't an opinion. This statement actually misled, I'm going to guess, by the time it's all said and done, hundreds of thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands of people were misled by the statement that was put out. You know, honestly, I hope and I pray that band does come on and clarify his statement. Because in my opinion, I think it would make him look a lot better if he came on and said, hey, sorry, it was misleading. That's not what was meant to happen. But it did. I really got kind of perturbed over it, but that's okay. You know, I'll be over that. I'm actually out right now, and I'm going over to Steve Lacchio's AV Watchman's house. We are going to do a live. We're going to do something that I don't do very often at all. I'm actually going to sit down and do a live with Steve Watchman. You know, AV Watchman, you know. And we will most likely go on StreamYard. If we do go on StreamYard, that means we will do a Q&A. We're just actually, I think it's Deb, we are just talking about everything, but definitely the article from Ban Wang is definitely a hot topic. That is an extremely hot topic because of how it was written and how it was distributed, and the fact that it was very misleading for most people. You know, I actually thought I think in ways he's actually a pretty decent reporter. That I do. Deborah, you ask him why we're discussing the Ban Wang's post, his report, his update. If you are, the reason we are discussing it is because it was very misleading. And I mean, if you just read it and you'll see that it is misleading. It's sad, but it is misleading. Why is it misleading? Well, two of the first words that you see is just in and multiple detained. Okay? First of all, it's not just in, it's over the life of this investigation. So it's not just in. And that's a big issue when you have something like that. You know, if you don't see it as an issue, hey, that's your opinion. But with the way it was written, the way it was put out, and the fact that it's actually the only part that wasn't put out there until then was a part about being detained. But a lot of people don't understand what detained actually means. If you're detained could mean you were detained for questioning. You were detained while they served a search warrant. There's so many different ways you could be detained and what the law holds it to. Detained is a very vague term. They could also detain you if they think they have a lot of evidence on you. If they feel in their mind that they have it, they can detain you. They could detain you for a very, very wide range of things. You know? If they come to your house and they search your house, I'm actually going to be at Steve's house in about 10 minutes, but I am going to get me a cup of coffee because I'm kind of tired. I had a long day today. And, well, basically anywhere that a search warrant is served, while that search warrant is being served, if you're not allowed to leave that home, you are being detained. So people are detained all the time. Oh, yeah. I gotta get me a cup of coffee, folks. All right, everybody, give me just a minute. I'm gonna run and grab a coffee real quick, and I'll be right back out. Oh no, I was just explaining, Deb. You're all good. I just, everybody's definitely allowed their own opinion. So Yes. Give me 1 minute, folks. All right, sorry about that, people, but I'm back. All right, so that's interesting. I guess they raided one of the tap taps here in Palmdale. By the way, hey, what mods are on here? Who's on here right now? Just so I know. Oh, none of the mods are in here. Wow. And for anybody that just came in, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. A Tap Tap is an illegal casino where you go and you can illegally gamble with usually tabletop games. Let's see. I don't see a lot of action there right now, but let's see what happens. It's supposed to be right here. It might be cleaned up by now. Oh no, it looks like they're there. Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here, folks. Oh wow. Oh boy. So, I'm not going to stay here long, folks. Well, you can see the people over there sitting on the curbs and so forth. The location directly ahead is where the Tap Tap is. And a Tap Tap, for anybody listening, is an illegal gambling hall, casino, whichever they want to call it. But that's what that is, folks. But I'm going to go on. I just want to let you all know that's what that is. I'm going to go to Steve's house so we could go do our live. Because I'm not going to be up all night. I got a long day tomorrow. Had a long day today. So how was everybody's day today, by the way? Y'all have a good day? I gotta turn the AC back on. The kids aren't in the car, and I get hot too easily. I gotta have air conditioning or fans going 24/7. I think it's that menopause is getting me. Yes, we're going to be live together. We've been live a couple times together, you know. You know, if people use our videos, I'm usually okay with it as long as they're not bashing other people or bashing our company, you know. I'm actually good with it. But when people bash myself, my company, my wife, you know, I'm not good with that. And I'm not talking, SP, I don't think she was bashing me, but what got to me was the fact that it was allowed for the people there to bash us. I saw Benny's video recently, and he wasn't bashing me. Yeah, he was nitpicking it apart. That's okay. You know, that's what everybody does that. You know? I mean, it's interesting the way, it's interesting what life brings us, actually. Oh, I do have to turn. I forgot they got construction going down the road. Hi, Apollonia. Apple's in the house, folks. Apple, the tap on 15th East and Palmdale Boulevard is getting hit right now. Apple, I know you're there. Hello, hello. By the way, Apple, you are the only mod that's on here. None of our mods came on for some reason. Maybe they're all sleeping. So far, I haven't seen anybody being bad. You know, see, hey, I'm definitely, hey, I'll be the first one to admit, folks, hey, I've made mistakes, but I've also gone back and corrected what I said. Everybody's being good. Even I am, and that's a hard one. You know, all we want, I mean, literally it comes down to, I know, hey, where are the boys is definitely still out there. That is, you know, a huge saying. But what we need to get onto now is the justice. We need to find out what's going on, where those boys are at. Whoever did what needs to be arrested and prosecuted. Nope, no Midol. But I did have to take some Benadryl earlier because I was getting hives. You know, I know there's a lot of people that say, hey, you need to start looking over at this side of the family. You need to leave the West alone. And I don't know, something just pulls me towards the adoptive parents, the way they acted, the way they spoke, I'm going to call them excuses that they gave, Are you kidding me? I haven't heard that about them having a motorhome yet. Oh, hey, I love critics. I love, my thing is I love competition. I'm okay with competition. It keeps you on your toes. Okay, here, I'll say it for the last time, folks, just so you all know. It appears that nobody was detained today. The part of just in was very misleading, and it misled a lot of people. It should never have went down that way. It never, ever, ever, ever should have went that way. But that is what happened. We can't change that. I gotta go find Mr. Steve's house since they got the road closed over here. Nobody was detained today. They were detained quite a while back. But nobody was detained today. And people were detained in the case, but detained does not mean arrested. Oh, where am I at? Am I going? Oh, boy. I hope I don't get lost up in here. I probably will. It wouldn't be the first time I got lost. Who's calling? What? But I am, folks, I'm going to be going off this chat because I will be pulling up. Apple, by the way, I'm pulling up to Steve's house in a minute, and I will be going live with him. But it doesn't make Brian a bad person. I call it a big mistake, but it happened. All right. I am going to sign off, folks, and give it a few minutes. We will be live on Steve Watchman's, so everybody be ready. We will be talking to you very soon. God bless you all. Give us a few minutes. We'll be live over there. Get ready, folks.